Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friends. So good to be here once again. I'm hoping you had a good day and is now ready to have this moment to connect with the higher realms. And as usual, we normally start by reading a message. And today we're going to read a message from the book Living Spring. And title is Incomprehension. And it starts by quoting Paul. And he says, I have made myself weak to the weak in order to win the weak. I have become all things to all men, so that by any means possible I might save some. Inarguably, incomprehension is like darkness in the presence of light. However, if the call of the light resounds within your soul, go forward and fight the darkness in the smallest recesses of your pathway. Nevertheless, do not forget the law of assistance and keep its principle in mind before acting. To lower oneself in order to help others is the divine art of those who have conscientiously reached for a loftier life. The glaring light causes blindness. If the stars of love and wisdom shine in your heart, do not humiliate those who are still lost in the fog of ignorance and evil. Gradate your manifestations so that your assistance does not become destructive. If the rain were to continuously flood the desert under the pretext of quenching its thirst, and if the sun were to mercilessly beat down on the lake to dry its moist clay, we would never have a climate suitable for life's needs. Do not make yourself too superior to those beneath you or too strong to those who are weak. Not all the students of a school graduate all at once, just a few do each year. Every privilege demands not only responsibility, but also a sense of proportion. Keep the constructive energy of the respectable example. But do not forget that the skill of teaching can only be completely successful if the teacher knows how to support, wait, and repeat. Therefore, do not complain about incomprehension by using uneasiness and disenchantment, harshness, and bitterness. On an endeavor of salvation and rectification, there is heavenly merit for those who descend into the swamp without being contaminated. A ball of matter gets covered with mud when thrown into the mud pit. Nevertheless, the ray of light shines within the abyss and then returns unchanged. What would have become of us if Jesus had not dimmed his own brightness to make himself weak like us, so that we could witness his redemptive mission? Like him, let us learn to lower ourselves, helping others without causing damage to ourselves. To do so, we cannot forget the expressive statement of Paul of Tarsus when he affirms that, for the victory of the good, he made himself weak to the weak, and by any means possible, he became everything to everyone in order to uplift a few. So beautiful, because he's telling us that everyone has a light to shine, right? Everyone. And the higher spirits already understand that, like Jesus. And he came, incarnated in our planet, and to let our light shine, he dimmed his light. He already knew. He was already the master But he knew that to support us, he couldn't just, be so bright. We don't want anybody, like we don't like people when they're condescending, right? When somebody comes to us and just preaches, it doesn't quite reach us. We don't like that as human beings. We don't like to be preached to or things like that. So it is so, so beautiful, this understanding that letting other people shine doesn't mean that we shine any less. It just means that we are helping them. We are giving them the spotlight. And hopefully that person, because it's shining, will understand it too and let the other person shine, right? And it's this beautiful circle that instead of incomprehension, we're actually understanding each other and helping each other. Imagine if Jesus came and saw all our faults and, he could have been just, my goodness, these people don't hear anything I say, so I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to, not exercise comprehension. And he didn't do that. And here we are talking today about what a great master he was for exercising comprehension. And then, of course, Emmanuel being so, he's an educator. He comes to us and he always tells us what to do, right? And he's saying, what would have become of us if Jesus had not dimmed his own brightness to make himself weak like us so that we could witness his redemptive mission? Let us not even think of Jesus. Let us think of Chico Xavier, that, we were in this reincarnation. We see stories and he was living here not too long ago. Imagine if Chico Xavier came with the all-so-powerful everything. Imagine that he was perfect and he was rich and he was handsome and he had all the mediumistic faculties, and it would be so hard to have him as a model for us to be able to achieve. So what did Chico do? He knew this too. He knew, just like Jesus, that for him to help people, he had to humble himself and be with the people. Chico was never above anyone, so much so that he would see people and kiss their hands. Reminds us of Jesus washing the disciples' feet, really humbling himself to our level, even though he didn't have to. So this is a great message and a great call for us. And we need to bring it to our day-to-day. So right now we are still in the pandemic, all around the world. We are trying to help people. And hopefully we should be trying in whatever ways we can. And when we're thinking of helping, it is not about us doing what we want because we want our light to shine. Let us put ourselves in the other position. Let us support people. Let us, help them. If they are needing of help, we help them, we support them, we encourage them. But it's not about us. It's about them. And it's about us being together in this. It's not because I have more and you have less. And with that, we will be able to reach so many more people. Beautiful message for us. And with that, let us keep this feeling in our hearts as doing the good, helping others, at the same time that we keep ourselves in check, very humble. So let us put some music. Let us take this moment. If you are, walking around the house, please sit down. It's just very quick prayer. It is worth it. I promise You, because the good spirits are with us, visiting us right now at this moment. So find a comfortable position. And settling in, taking a couple breaths, just to help us be mindful of this moment. Breathing in and out, letting go, just for right now, our daily tasks, our to-do list. Let go of the family just for these minutes. It's okay. And let us visualize our beloved Master Jesus. Let us visualize Him opening His arms, calling us for this warm embrace. He has this beautiful smile and wants us to get close to Him. We go towards Jesus and we let this hug happen. We can feel it. We can feel Jesus so close to us at this very moment. We allow our heads to lay on His shoulders. We allow Jesus to caress our heads. And remaining silent, we don't need to tell Jesus anything because He already knows. We let this moment be of the most deep connection with Him. It feels so good to feel our Master taking care of us. Dear, loving Master, whenever we think of you as a model, as a guide for us, it's impossible not to remember your humility when you were in the flesh. The examples you brought to us, being close to people, allowing the children on your lap, you evolving everyone that came close to you. You never, Master, judged or had preconceptions depending on ethnicity, color of the skin, gender, age, religion. You are a true Master and inspire us every day to do the same. We pray, Master, that you forgive our shortcomings. We understand that it's a daily effort to try to develop the moral virtues that you exemplify to us. We pray, Master, for courage so that we can look inside of us and overcome some of the difficulties that impedes us from doing more and being a better human. And Master, in times that are hard like right now, we also want to pray and share the many blessings that we are receiving right now. We visualize healing energies falling from the sky all over the world. These healing energies touching everyone that needs help. We thank you, Master, for giving us Spiritism, for sending loving doctors and nurses and mentors to be here with us and our family. And with that, under your protection and your permission, we would like to close this prayer of today, and so be it. Friends, thanks for being here. Let us keep Jesus close to us. And if you don't know, when we go to sleep, these treatments continue. If we are able to maintain the vibration until we go to sleep, it really helps us. Chico Xavier used to tell us that before he would go to sleep, he would read a message. So he would get a book like this, read a message, and then go to sleep. And when we go to sleep, there are many things we can do. We can continue helping, we can go to school, but we can receive treatment. And I don't need to know. The higher spirits already know. So talk to them before you go to sleep. Talk to your guardian angel. Ask for it or ask for a loved one. Keep that in mind. It's so important that, we keep this vibration and we ask for help from the ones that know more than us. So with that, I want to wish you a blessed rest of the evening. If you are in the United States, if you're somewhere else in the world, could be day. And we'll see you next time. A big smile and a hug, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.